What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of Y&R. I love the scene between Nina and Christine and Lauren. I love those scenes. Just seeing them get together again, chatting it up. We don't see enough of them. Like, especially Christine and Lauren. Like, I would love to see more of them. And it would be cool for Nina to move back to town. But I understand right now why she's not, coming back to town permanently right now. I get it. Christine not running for attorney general, I can understand that. Her wanting to go back to private practice because with Michael being the DA again. And, I think she should go back to private practice. We need another lawyer because obviously people are going to need an attorney. Clearly, Billy is going to need a lawyer. And I think Christine would definitely be the person to represent him and handle his case. I would love to see more Lauren and Mike. We do not see enough of Michael and Lauren. Like, their anniversary is coming up and all that stuff. And we need to see more of them. Because I feel like the writers are dropping the ball with them. Like, especially the veterans. You know what I mean? Like, they're really dropping the ball with that. Like, they need to get it together. So it would just be great to see a lot of the vets again. It was sad to see Nina leave again. I was mad. Apparently Ronan didn't come to Chance and Abby's wedding or whatever because he was across the world or whatever. He was on the other side of the world, so he couldn't get there in time. So anyway, moving on from that. Listen, Lily and Billy as a couple, I don't know about how I feel about them yet. I really don't. Like, Lily went through a lot when she was married to Kane. Like, she went through a lot of BS. Infidelity, just lies, secrets. She went through a lot of shit. So, for her to be with Billy now, or sleeping with him, dating him, whatever they want to call it, I feel like she's getting more of the same. Because Billy ain't no saint. Like, Lily's no saint either, but it's like, damn, Billy, you went from Kane to Billy. One screwed up person for another screwed up person. And Billy might be more screwed up than Kane was. Like, with his gambling addiction and his little mental health issues and just issues. Like, I don't know if that's a good look for her. Like, I don't know. They look good together, but still, it's like, Lily, I guess Lily just like men who are flawed, I guess. And I can't be mad at that. I don't believe Billy tried to kill Adam again. I don't believe he did. Who knows who tried to kill Adam? I do agree with Billy on that front. Like, as far as Adam setting this whole thing up, that would not shock me because Adam was mentally unstable at that point. Like, there's no telling what he could have done, and it's not out the realm. So it's true, he could have set that up. Whoever it was, I mean, they obviously was the person who broke into Victoria's house and stole that gun. I don't believe Billy did it. I really don't. But the evidence is stacking up against him. It was his gun. The gun obviously has his prints on him. It was fired from his firearm, so they got that evidence. So, of course, right now, Michael and Ray don't have a choice but to charge Billy. So Billy's definitely going to need some legal assistance. Because him and Lily were trying to figure out who could be setting this up. Like, who could have done that? If not Adam, who else? Because Lily is not convinced Adam set this up. Billy is, of course. And I'm not surprised that Billy's convinced of it. He hates Adam. He's going to believe anything. Anti-Adam, of course. But Lily's not sure. And then he tried to bring up Victor. I mean, I can understand why you would think Victor, but I agree with Lily on that too. Like, Victor would not set that up because he wouldn't take a gamble of the shooter messing up and shooting his son by mistake. He would not risk that. As much as him and Adam butts heads, he still loves his son, and he's not trying to have his own son killed. Like, he's not going to take that risk just to get rid of Billy. Like, no, he's not going to do that. Then, of course, he brought up Nick. I'm like, hell no. No. I mean, who knows who it is at this point? Whoever it is, maybe they wanted Adam dead and they want to frame Billy. So whoever it is got a chip on their shoulder, baby. I don't know. I mean, the list is long. I'm not going to lie and say it's not, but the list of candidates are pretty long for that. And of course, you know, with the evidence stacking up against Billy, Ray and Michael had no other option but to arrest his ass. They had no choice. I mean, what else could they do? The evidence is there. I mean, what else can you do? You got to lock him up until, you know, you can find another suspect. And Ray was hoping to find another suspect. I don't think Ray believes Billy did it. I don't think he do. So anyway, moving on from that, Victor trying to come to Sharon and keep pulling her into this mess with Adam. Sharon was like, listen, it's over for me. Sharon was like, I need to focus on my relationship and I need to focus on my daughter because Faith is spiraling out of control at this point and she needs to put her focus on her daughter right now and not Adam, which I totally understand. But her sitting there talking about she need to focus on her relationship with Ray, I'm like, we all know how that goes. Every time Sharon starts talking about her wedding and stuff to Ray, she does not look enthused. She doesn't look happy about it. I do believe that feelings for Adam are still there for her. I definitely believe that because every time her and Ray sit down and talk about this wedding or Mariah brings up the wedding, Sharon literally looks like she has to force being happy about this. I don't think she is. I think she made a knee-jerk reaction. I think she made a hasty decision by proposing to Ray, and I think she did it because she wanted to prove to herself and prove to Adam that she was over Adam and she was moving on. I think that's why she did it, because her facial expressions every time they start talking about this damn wedding, it's a look of, I don't really want to do this. What did I do? How do I get out of it? Like, she's just faking the funk at this point. And Victor's just worried about Adam's reaction to him having him put in that, you know, having him committed. So Victor was basically trying to warn Sharon that, you know, now that Adam's free, we may be in danger. Who knows what he might do to us? Because Victor does not believe Adam had a breakthrough that fast. He don't believe it. Neither do I. Because that man was acting pure D crazy before he was locked up. Like, he was looking a mess. He was sweaty. Eyes were looking a little bloodshot red. Like, he was just looking nuts. Like, he was acting erratic. I don't believe that he had some breakthrough and he's healed, he's cured. I don't believe that. Especially with the way he went into the penthouse and now all of a sudden he want to be with Chelsea. A minute ago, you did not care if Chelsea walked out on you. You didn't give a damn. You were all about Sharon, telling Ray, oh, if I wanted Sharon, I could have her. Sharon's still in love with me. All of this, I'm still in love with her. Like, you made that abundantly clear. And I don't believe this whole 180 turnaround that he's had so far. And now all of a sudden he wants to pack up and just leave the country. He wants to go be with Connor now and forget about the Newmans. I don't believe all of that. A part of me wants to believe it, but Adam is the type that has an agenda. I don't believe they're leaving Genoa City anytime soon. And of course, Chelsea has something going on with her because she done passed the hell out. Adam found her all passed out on the stairs. I guess she got a brain tumor and whatnot. It's just a hot mess. But I don't believe nothing Adam's saying right now. I just feel like a lot of times he has an agenda or he's saying things because he thinks that's what the person he's talking to wants to hear. But you know what? I did respect his decision. I hope it's sincere when he went to go see Victor and Victoria and he wanted Victoria to give him another copy of that contract, which would give up any inheritance that Victor would give him. So that way he can't come after Newman or Victor's estate when Victor dies. But he made it abundantly clear. He would sign the contract, waiving all rights and privileges to any inheritance from Victor under one condition, that Connor gets an inheritance. I like the fact that he was looking out for his son's financial interests. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a deal I would have made too. Hopefully, you know, Adam really is thinking about walking away from the Newmans. I do believe Adam wants to be loved. I do believe that he wants, you know, to be a part of the family and stuff like that. I believe that, but that ship has kind of sailed right now. So him and Chelsea, you know, I don't see them lasting either. Chloe and Kevin were pissing me off. Chloe keeps sitting here obsessing over Chelsea, calling her nonstop. Kevin sitting there talking trash, talking about some, oh, you know, Chelsea and Adam got this sick bond. Kevin, you are not perfect either. You've done some heinous shit yourself. You have, your brother has, Chloe has done some bad things. All of y'all have done bad things, but yet you pass your judgment on Adam, though. Like he's the devil himself. When y'all all have done some shady shit. Y'all all done horrible things, and you've been forgiven for those things. You have a new, you know, second chance at life. Hell, y'all done got second chances, third chances, fourth chances. How come Adam can't? You are no better than Adam. But yet they talk so horrible about him. Like, yeah, he has his flaws. He's done a lot of messed up things, but so have everybody else in that damn town. But they get forgiven and get treated like royalty, though. But he get treated like trash. And then you wonder why he doesn't change his bad boy ways and all that stuff. Because why should he? Why should he? Even when he's trying to be sincere and be a decent human being, y'all still bring up the damn past. Chloe, I understand she hates Adam. I get it. But it's like at the end of the day, he did not purposely run your child over. I don't like the fact that he covered it up afterwards. I hate that part. But he did not set out to run a kid over. Especially not on purpose. It was clearly an accident. But she just doesn't want to see that. And I understand, you know, that was your daughter, your firstborn child. I get that. But it's like, damn, you going to keep holding this over him? It was clearly an accident that he was obviously remorseful about. But they don't want to listen. They don't want to let that go. So it's like, it is what it is at this point. Like, you can't keep apologizing forever. Like, he don't apologize. He told you it was an accident. You know, obviously, and you know, you want to keep this grudge going. At the end of the day, Chelsea's a grown-ass woman. If she wants to be with Adam, the father of her child, that's her business. But I think Chloe was stupid for giving her that ultimatum. Oh, pick me. It's either me as your friend or Adam, the father of your child. At the end of the day, even if she's not with Adam, he's still the father of her son. They still going to have that connection. They're still going to be tied together for the rest of their life because of that. So there's no way around it. Like, you can't just sit there and give somebody an ultimatum about their personal life. Like, that's your fault. Victoria, my thing about Victoria is she's always trying to emotionally blackmail Victor or threaten him about something all the time. Talking about some, oh, if Victor's behind the shooting or whatever, or framing Billy, the father of her kids, she will never forgive him. Victoria, you stay trying to get Victor, hit him with an ultimatum. Like, she's forever trying to emotionally blackmail her father. Like, Victoria, you are not powerful. You are not big. Go sit down somewhere. Like, Victor does not have to march to the beat of your drum. Like, all these emotional blackmail shit that you always trying to do, it's like, it's tiresome. Like, if you don't want that man as your father, or you want nothing to do with him, step your ass down as CEO of his company. Go take your $500 million that you sued him for and go start your own damn business. Do what Adam's doing. Change your last name then. Cut all ties. But her idea of cutting ties with him is just ignoring him, not talking to him, not going to family dinners, but you still want to sit at the head of the company he founded. That doesn't make sense. If you want to cut ties, walk away from everything Victor Newman, which includes Newman Enterprises. Because at the end of the day, your emotional blackmail and your threats, they fall on deaf ears when you continue to sit at the head of his company that you did not build. He built that, not you. So if you want nothing to do with him, that's fine. Give him your letter of resignation and step your ass down. That's what you do. That's a real boss move. That's what a boss does. And that's what she's not, a boss. But she likes to walk around acting like she's a boss. You're really not. Because a real boss would have walked their ass away and started their own shit from the ground up. The same way your father did. That's what Victor did. He started his life from the ground up. But sadly, a lot of his kids did not do that. They got shit handed to them. You got $500 million handed to you. $500 million that you did not work for. But you got it handed to you. And what did you do with that $500 million, Victoria? Nothing. Look at Abby. That's why I have much more respect for Abby. She took that money and she's doing shit on her own. Look at what she did with society. Look at what she did, by taking over the Grand Phoenix and all that. Like, she's doing things herself. She's not dependent on Victor. She's not dependent on Newman Enterprises. She's not looking for approval. She went out and snatched her own happiness without Victor. Even though her and Victor are cool, they're close, but she's not living on his terms. She's living on hers. She's not running around giving him ultimatums. I respect it. That's what you're supposed to do. But anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it. And I will see y'all all later. Hope you have a great day. Peace.